It's about choice today. We confront that all the time when we go for shopping. Which reminds me of a time when I took a 4-year-old, I think 4 or 5-year-old, cute little girl to a mall where they had this store which allowed kids to build their own teddy bear. She knew about it and she was very excited all throughout our trip to the mall. We got there, we got into the store, and she stopped. She was excited, she was running into the store, in fact. And then she stopped, looked around. I got close to her and said, "Oh, come on, start choosing. What do you want?" And she looked around again and broke out into a big cry. She was bawling out, tears running down the cheeks. We couldn't control her. She was clinging on to her parents. And finally, we somehow got her to choose some of it. Maybe we made the choice for her. Finally, we got the teddy bear. She was very happy. We brought it home. And I sensed at home as she was playing from her statements that she had buyer's remorse. In other words, she was a bit dissatisfied with some of the choices. She's like, maybe I should have chosen that other thing. There is always that dilemma. When we confront choice, making a choice itself is overwhelming. Once we have made the choice, we are not all the time completely satisfied with the results. Even if they are positive results, we may think maybe it would have been more positive if I had made the other choice. I would have been happier. That is the type of analogy Ramakrishna Paramahamsa uses. Although in his story he uses a gentleman trying to choose dhoti to give us the idea about how we are when we get into a temple of deities. We pray to all of them. But then we have many, because each one is to give us something specific. For instance, the Varuna Bhagavan, Agni Bhagavan, Sanishwaran, and then the many main ones, the Mahavishnu or Shiva or Parvati, or Mahalakshmi, in whatever form she is or he is in the temple, Kartikeya. So there is that some, not all, some have dissatisfaction. So they would go through phases of praying to a certain deity. In the next few verses, Bhagavad Gita is suggesting that not having the choice may be the best way. Or this 22nd sloka is one of the ones we recite at the end of Vishnu Sahasranamam. Ananyaksh chintayanto mam ye janaha paryupasyate tesham nityabhyuktana yogakshemam vahamyaham. So if you keep the Creator in our mind all the time, close to us all the time, then the Creator would directly help us achieve enlightenment, is the message. And it goes on in the next few verses to tell us, if we chose to pray to the deities, if we use yagnas to do that, using the rules set in the Vedas, we will achieve or receive the desired outcomes, the desired gifts. However, the one who directly prays to the Creator is the one who is most likely to achieve enlightenment. So, you could do the idol worship based on the deities that have been set in our Puranams. Yes, they are essentially coming out of the Puranams, the 18 Puranams that we have. That's where they are most extensively described, and the Vedas provide apparently the rules for approaching the deities. And we can be overwhelmed, just like the child in the mall, or child in a candy store, if you want to use that cliche. It's like that when we are confronted with the deities. It's a sort of a controversial philosophy, but I am presenting what is given in the Bhagavad Gita, the next few verses.